my God, I do believe I've gone live and done it properly. Obviously, if you don't see me, or you can only hear me or something, let me know while I pop out my chat and do all that pish. So, you'll have to let me know. Let's move it. It's saying, am I there? Am I there though? Do you see me, people? Oh. Well, I hope you can. Hello, my darlings. Nice to see you. Oh, you see me, do you, Bubba? Good. And you hear me too then. That's even better. Yay me. I did actually get on with Zan and just did a bit of FaceTime with him so he could check that I'd done everything. And he says, yes, you've done everything. You just told me to tick a couple of things, 2 boxes I needed to mark off. So, yes, I'm here. And for once, on time, no fuck-ups. Did you hear that? Not fucking one. Not one fuck-up. I am feeling so good with myself at the moment. Really am. Right, I want to just move that there a minute because this is going to get complicated because I need to open that and move that over there. Oh, fuck. But make it small because I want that for in a minute. Oh, I've lost my chat now. Restore my chat. Pop it back out. But no fuck-ups still, right? So it still all counts. There's no fuck-ups. Live chat. Counts. And the reason why I've done that is I wanted to remind myself about Vaporize. So I've put it up there so I can see it. But obviously I've put it now so I can't see my OBS or any... Oh, now I've blown it up too much. Let's just fanny about for a minute, people. What's that I fucking do? Any oot. Hello. Let's go in and start saying hello to people, shall we? Let's have a look. Potty Pants. So we've got Ben, we've got Bubba, we've got Fugger, we've got Essence. Hello, I ain't seen you for a while. We've got Mr. Joker, obviously me, Mr. Anderson, Ronster, Skint, and Resting, and Heavy Metal. So I'll just call you Heavy Metal. I know my hubby's around as well, because he's been shouting up to me. Who else is this? Sinner! Oh my God, it's my gorgeous Sinner! Yeah, fuck-ups, and I didn't do one. Mo, bro, hello, darling. I watched you a bit last night, actually, Mo. I know I didn't join in chat, because I had it on TV, because I was busy. But just to let you know, I was actually watching your show. Mark H, hello. So if I've missed anyone, Mr. Anderson, I want to make sure I've caught everybody, because I don't like it if I miss someone. I don't like it. So yeah, Mo, I did catch some of your show yesterday, actually. Don't want you to think that I weren't, because even though I weren't in chat, I was around. Kevin Smith, hello, my darling. Nice to see you too. So I've got some things to talk about. Well, I ain't really. Oh, I know Ronnie's in, isn't he? So I did say hello to Ronnie. I fucking hope so. Anyway, thumbs up, people. Stevie's show, yeah. Mark H is in the house, of course. I'll just call you Mark now. Don't need to say Mark H, because we know who you are, don't we, darling? So, obviously, a couple of things I want to talk about. Just shoot the shit as usual. I'm not ready. Not got anything prepared. But I will be taking a few second break every now and again to have a drink and have a vape. So I don't just keep going, yep. Okay? Or Stevie will be up slapping me about a bit. Not that he does. Oh, I've got my thumbs down. We'll just wait till later when I might get a few more. Super chat's enabled. If you fancy throwing a couple of quid my way, that would be appreciated. If you want to be a patron again, that would be appreciated. But just supporting me the way you'll do and sharing my shit and just chatting to me, that is appreciated. I really do enjoy just chatting to you all anyway. So yeah, yes you did, Jules. I did, didn't I? So, what I'm going to talk about first, and I'll keep bringing it in, is Vaporize. Now, it's Vapor Eyes that you see with, and that is, the address is 331 to 333 Victoria Road, Glasgow. Shutting down. It's where we have our meets in Scotland. It's really sad that it's got shut down now, Sully. We love Sully. And I was there the weekend, so was Gail. There was a few, there was John as well. Obviously, keeping our distance. Well, I didn't have a mask, but others did. Me and Gail weren't wearing masks because we don't. for medical reasons. But what we want to do is try and get as many people to have a check out of Sully's, because he's selling everything off. Everything's got to go and he's selling it cheap. So we want to try and help clear his shop for him. I brought a load of stuff, spent a fair whack of money. You know what I'm like, me and Stevie. But I'll tell you something, he's selling bags of, oh, what was that cotton? Is it Cotton Gods? I do believe so. The gold box. Cotton Gods. Yeah, he's selling a full box of them. And you know how much it is for one pack. They're going really cheap. You're saving yourself about 20 quid when you're buying the box. So it's definitely worth it, guys. So what I'm going to do is, if I can, I wonder if I can copy and paste this. Let's see. Copy. Now, we're being a bit technical here for me. Paste. Oh my God, I did it. That's the address, right? That is the address for Sully's Vapor Eyes. Please, guys, if you've got a chance, go and have a look. See what he's got. He's got a Facebook, I think he's on, but obviously you can just Google him. He's selling so much stuff cheap. He does have a Facebook, actually, and it's got prices. And the juices are going at ridiculously low prices. So are all his, vape gear. And he doesn't just do the standard stuff, he does mechs, he does it all. So if you're interested in any of that, he does also, we'll whisper it, clones as well. But yeah, guys, let's help him. Let's get everything. Plus it helps us, doesn't it? Forgot, I'm going back. Me and Stevie are actually going to go back. And we're hoping to do something with Gail. We've been talking. We're going to try and set something up where we can say to everyone, obviously about distance has got to be kept, but for people to come in and try and just, over a weekend, and we'll just try and get everything sold. We're going to try and sort something out. And there's plenty I can get, like there's bits for my daughter, because she was showing me her mods today, going, oh, I could do with a new mod. And I went, that mod looks familiar, my girl. It's one of mine. Aye. Yes, that's right. Daughter. So anyway, so she wants one of her own. She comes here, and she'll see I've got stuff in boxes. And she's like, have you done the review for that? I'm like, aye. It's gone. She was also looking at the juices that I got from Sully's. She's going to have some, actually. And I'm also, guys, Sully gave me a load of juice, right? And it's pre-TPD. Pre-TPD. So obviously it can't be sold. Now, I've got one open. Oh, my God. Because obviously, you can imagine they're well steeped. Well steeped. I've got this lemon one on the go downstairs. Wow. I'm telling you now, the flavour is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is sad, baby. Hey, Dawn. Nice to see you. Hey, Kevin Smith. So, what I'm going to do also, if anyone's interested in a few of these bottles of juice, what I'm saying to people is, if you just pay postage... And I'm asking for a donation of a couple of quid, say £2, because what I want to do is buy a bottle of nice brandy for Sully as a thank you for what he does for us all. Being on his website, Jules, can't find the cotton. Ronnie, he does. Stevie, I know you're watching. Can you bring the box of cotton up, please? It's at the bottom of the stairs in that bag. I haven't even emptied the bag yet that we bought stuff. Now, it's worth it, guys. It really is. Hey, Flint Man. I've lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Juices have been steeped for a few... They have. And I'm telling you now, the flavour is amazing. So what I'm saying to people is, if anyone wants one, hey, Kevin, nice to see you. Aloha. Wants a couple, you pay the postage and extra, say, £2. And what I want to do is buy a bottle of brandy from all of us as a thank you for what he does for the vaping community over the years. Because he's let us have meats and... That's it, Cotton Gods. It is. It's Cotton Gods. Can you bring me the box up, though, please, Duck? Oh, I called you Duck. I never use the word Duck. Hey, Ben. Would like a box of Cotton Gods. Yeah, it's well worth it, Ben, as well. Really is worth it. So, guys, definitely is. And, I don't mind even when we go, if he's got any, if people want it, I don't mind picking up and buying it as long as people give me the money back. Hi, Frank. Because, obviously, I can't afford to pay for it all. But what I'm saying is, if you want any of this pre-TPD juice, get in touch. Let me know. Yeah, a bottle of rum. That's what I said, didn't I? No, I said brandy, didn't I? Because I like brandy. A bottle of rum. I want to get him a nice bottle of rum. Yeah, just, you know, if you want some, like I say, I'm quite happy to post it out as long as you pay the postage, give me an extra £2, because all the money is not for me. All the money we make is to buy I want to buy a really nice expensive bottle of rum. So whatever the money comes to, obviously Stevie and I'll have to put the rest to it, whatever. But as a thank you, because he's allowed us to have our Scottish meets at his place all the time, and he's supported us. And the day I first started reviewing, when I went to see him, Jules says she can pick it up. But yeah, I might not be Ronnie, but yeah, I can pick it up, Ronnie. Stevie, can you bring me a box up, please? The whole box, please, please, please. So yeah, he supported us. And when I first started reviewing, obviously I just started with juicers, and I went to Sully's, as I do, normal, you know, for a wee meet up, and obviously he found out that I was starting to review. He actually gave me a load of juice to get me going as well. You know, that's the sort of person he is. He's really supportive of the community, and really supportive, obviously, the Scottish lot, because we're in Glasgow, the Glasgow lot, and he's allowed us to have meetings. Don't say no, just bring it. Grab you a box of cotton and I'll pay you paper. Yeah, not a problem, Ronnie. Babe, bring it up, because Ben wants to see it, darling. Well worth it. And I can't remember if it's £25. Was it £25 or a box, or £30 for the box? Can't remember. And it's a full box. And these are not got loads left, so obviously we want to grab it while we can. I mean, me and Stevie says if when we go, if there was any left, we were just going to buy it anyway for us. So we wouldn't have to buy any for a long time. Long time. You busy? What you busy at? Scratching your arse? UK Andy, hello, sweetheart. So yeah, as I was saying, juicers, well steeped, yeah. I would pay for a couple of packs at least. Don't think I could afford to buy a whole box to be shipped to the States, darling. True, Ben. It would be quite expensive, wouldn't it, shipping it a whole box? Well, they're light. They're actually light, but yeah. It worked out £25 a box. There you go. So that's what it worked out for a full box of cotton goods. So they're all in the individual sachets inside the box. I mean, that's a bloody bargain. You couldn't buy it like that. Oh, he's probably playing with his wee my little one, isn't it? Yeah. No, he's actually busy working on a stand, because usually he works either in his shed, but it's a bit cold tonight, or he'll work at this section of the desk. But he don't want to be making noise while I'm doing the show. So I'll just pop it in chat again for any of you who are in Glasgow area. If you fancy nipping into there to Glasgow, to Vapor Eyes that you see with your eyes. It doesn't open till 10 in the morning. Worth going. It's shutting down. Everything's going cheap. Hi, Nomad. And also I've got juices, like I said, so that are pre-TPD. So they're all 3 milligram in, well steeped, and they're so nice. Well, the one I've got on the go already is a lemon one. And boy, it is so good because it's so steep. The lemon is just amazing. I'm quite happy to do that as well. Send it out. No problem, Ben. We can work something out. So yeah, so if anybody's interested, what I'm asking is, if you want a few bottles, you pay the postage and give me an extra £2 for anything I do like this, because I want to get something nice for Sully as a thank you from all of us, because he supports us all. Look at that. I did that in 14 minutes. 14 minutes, including the hellos. Fucking break time then, because I'm a brain box. You do need proof, don't you, Kev? But he is working, because he had stuff in my dishwasher, yeah, and then he came up before I went to work this morning, and he says, well, I have to put the dishwasher on because his stuff hadn't gone dark enough. He didn't empty it first, he just put it all back on. So when I went down this morning, the dishwasher was still working, so I couldn't even get everything out that I needed for the parrot and for my wee poocher, my princess, my dog. So I had to wait. Can you believe it? I had to wait. I'm not used to this, not used to it at all. So I did that. So we don't do what am I vaping on as a rule, but obviously everyone knows I'm on my top side. But I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to be reviewing this. Me and Stevie, we've got the proper box, obviously the limited edition box, where we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this at one point, and the Max that's over there as well. What's better? Well, if possible, shoot me a message on Facebook or something, and we can try and figure out pricing. Yeah, not a problem, Ben. I'm sure we can sort something out. Of course, when we're done, I'm sure we can sort something out, sweetheart. Let me have a suck on this now. Oh, that's good. I do like a bit of flavour. Yeah, so obviously, like I say, I'll be going to Sully's. I'll try and get, let me think. I'll see if Gailey and Zan are up for a little road trip this week. Are they 100ml or 50ml? Baby, they're 50 mils, or some are 100s, aren't they? And some are 50s. Yeah, and we've got the Argos to do. Some of the bottles are 50s and some are 100s. But I'm not, it's just going to be a selection, and they are so steeped. But 3mg, and because I need to get rid of them. My satin draining board and that side is full, and I've still got another bag full of juice. It's at Gail's. I've not, because I left it in their car by mistake to go through as well. But I mean, every penny helps to help Sully, and I've only took out a few that I like, and I've took the lemon out. Oh, because I keep saying it, lemon. It's fucking gorgeous, it really is. So if Gailey's watching, by the way, have a look in the bags, and if there's a lemon, the lemon ones, I think it's baked. I'll show it you later. Actually, you'll want it, Zan. You're too busy. No, you won't be. We could do a little road trip. Do a road trip to Sully's, and I can just buy, and I'll be buying the cotton and everything. I'll just go and buy it all. But yeah, so absolutely brilliant, really is. So I've done a quick vaping on. Oh, crack! I love that. How much is post? I don't know. Stevie will have to work that out, sweetheart. I'm going to get Stevie to work all that out for me, roughly how much the postage will be. And then what I'm saying is, if people give me an extra £2 minimum, say, on top of that, that money will go to buying a nice bottle of something for the gorgeous Sully as a thank you from the vaping community. Because, like I say, he stood by us and everything. Now I can hear rustling. So I don't know if it's my dog or my husband. And hello, Zan. Thank you for your help, by the way, sweetheart. Oh, I love that. We can't this week. Oh, God, yeah, your brother. Don't worry then. Me and Stevie will probably nip at the weekend then. Of course, I forgot about that, Gailey. I'm so sorry. I'm just really, really naughty. I'll go. McTavish, hello, darling. Thank you, my sweet. So, Cotton Gods. Oh, yeah, that's one I want to show Gail. Cotton Gods. You get a box like this. We've opened it so you can see. Full of all these. And it worked out at 25 quid for the whole box. So what I'll do is I'll go down, I'll buy the rest of them, and people, Ronnie wants a box, and people can pay me back. But what I'm saying is, hey? I'll phone Sully tomorrow, actually. I might message him tonight, actually, and tell him just put them all to one side and I'll come and get them. Well, I'll talk to him. No, he didn't. Hello, Slimy Snail. What happened? We'll talk about Jay Jerry shortly, but not at the moment. And, let's not ostracize him at the moment, right? So, yeah, so I'll go and get all the rest of that in. And what I'm asking is, whatever I pay, if everyone puts like £2 toward extra as well, that'd be good. Because you're getting a bargain, and that'll go towards buying a nice bottle of rum, because he's into Jamaican rum at the moment. So we'll get him a nice bottle of proper Jamaican rum. That's what I want to do anyway. So yeah, I'm going to buy whatever was left. Me and Stevie will keep anyway. Because, not that we need cotton, we've got quite a bit, we keep finding it now. But it's good stuff, it really is. So yeah, I'm just going to buy it up. And then if anyone wants any, like I say, we'll do it like that. Gailey, while you're there. So this is what I found in that bag. Look how much is missing. This was a brand new bottle. Look at it. Well steeped, and the flavour. Oh my God, you love your lemon, Gail. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Really is. It's a Cotton Gods pillow. It is. Taz. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Hope you're well. So, Gailey Low, look, if you've got any of this and you're back in the bags, you want that. Absolutely to die for. That lemon is just, mwah, really is nice. So, obviously, I'll have a quick drink, a vape, and then we'll move on to the J. Jarry, since somebody put it in the chat. And it's not, we're not going mad or anything like that. We're being all nice. Tattoo, hello. Because, as you know, we talk about things on here, but we do not ostracise and this, that, and the other. Ben, you can keep talking to my hubby as much as you like. So, vaped. Quick drink. Right. So, the J. Jarry. Did any of you... I'll wait till you're all put in... Hello, my bunny honey. Now, both my bitches are in. I love my bitches. So, but going back... now I've lost my... What's his name? Oh, what's his name? I was watching his show the other night. Oh, Pish. And he was talking about J. Jarry. Vaping. You can network as much as you like. Baby, put it in chat. What was it? Whose show was I watching the other night? Which American? I forgot his name. It's been on me, tip of my tongue. Oh my God. What's his name? Oh, it's doing me head in. Oh, trucking, that's it, trucking vapes. But isn't it spelled trucking without the G? I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know if any of you watched Trucking Vapes the other night. If you did, just pop an X1 in the chat and then we'll move on to the next bit. That's it, trucking spelt like that. So, I'm fine. Won't be long before I get back on the reviewing scene. Good, Taz. So, yeah, if you watched that at all, Trucking Vapes, put an X1. I know, thingy me Bob. Put an X1 in chat, because then you'll know roughly what I'm going to talk about. Excuse me, because I've just drank... I'm belching a Coke. Obviously, if you didn't, I'll have to sort of reiterate. So, UK Andy, yes. Obviously, people know I did. Trucking is into his drop. He is fugger, but he actually had a point, and that's why I was watching it. That's why I'm wondering if anyone else in the chat, I know Stevie did, but if anybody else watched it, I know Gailey did, she knows about it. So I want to just sort of address something. I know he's into his drama, I'm not doing it his way, I'm just going to have a chat. Oh, the staffy they're after adopting is amazing. He's gorgeous. Rocky is a stud, by the way. Absolute stud. So I might as well just get on and tell you, right? So, everybody knows J. Jarry is in all the chats. He joins in, he speaks to everybody, he follows everybody. But it came to their attention that on his Instagram, now he's changed it now, but on his Instagram, he had followed a lot of us, he followed me and loads of other people. Then, the rest of his people who were following were 6, 7 and 8 year old children, little girls, gymnasts, do gymnasts, dancing, hey Fee, you know, all that, and it's like a hashtag, all this, just, you know, it just looked perverse, it really did. Looked, let me say, there may be a reason behind it. Now, I did go on his Instagram page to check, just to make sure they weren't bullshitting and making it up, and it was true. J. Jarry was in the chat that night, and he couldn't explain himself, which it probably is difficult in a chat to try and get to explain what's been, you know, why you're doing this. But what he's doing, he's cleaned up his Instagram. But I did go and check, like a lot of other people did. And there it was for everyone to see, all these little girls aged 6, 7 that he follows. And he hashtags all these, you know, it didn't look right. But then saying that, you know, I do have pictures of my wee niece doing all sorts of gymnastics and dancing because she's a gymnast and that. Not on my Instagram. I must admit, I don't do that. But I do put pictures up of the kids when I've got them. It's made me worry though now because I'm hoping it's an innocent thing. I really am. I'm hoping that this thing with J. Jarry, because like I say, he's cleaned up his Instagram page now and he's got rid of all that, which is really, really good. But I'm hoping, yes, it is. It is very creepy, or should I say, it was very, very creepy to see. So, although you're saying Trucking does a lot of drama, he was actually, this time he was right in what he was doing. There was no bullshit, because it was there. It was really on his page, on this Instagram page. I'm friends with J Jarry on Instagram and on Facebook, and I never checked out, because he just follows me, so I followed him back, but I've never actually gone on his page until that night. Else I would never have followed him, and I'd have questioned him then with all these little, these following all these little girls. Because if you remember, we had a problem with a guy called Smurf in the vape community. If everyone remembers, he's a Scottish lad. We all met, I met him, he was in all the chats. Anyway, he's in prison for sexually assaulting children. He's another one. So I'm hoping that J Jarry isn't in that category. And I don't want people to go around who watched it calling him all sorts of names, because at the end of the day, he may not be anything like that. It may be innocent. Maybe. Hello, Jose. So, but it is something to watch out for. And I hope that J Jarry will come back and explain himself to... No, it doesn't sound good, Fugger, but we cannot make a judgment on somebody, can we? Without knowing, because I don't want to be one of these people who goes around going, oh, look at him pedo, oh, look at him pedo, and it's not, and it's untrue, because you won't want it done to you. I certainly won't want it done to me. It's very hurtful if somebody calls you that sort of name when you've not done it. Because we're going to go on to name calling shortly as well, because it brings me all through it. But I'd love to have a chat with J Jarry. So if you're watching J Jarry, even though if you don't want to chat in the chat, I understand that. Send me a private message, darling, and let's have a chat. Just you and I, keyboard chat. Nothing. You should know me by now. There's no bloody bitching, things like that. Jules, this is why I love you. You are one of the few people I know that truly doesn't judge anyone. That's amazing. Oh, thank you, Ben. But no, unless you know what they've done, and it's a definite, like I know about Smurf, obviously he got done, got caught by the police, he went to court, and he'd done it before, and none of us knew. That's different. That is different. But it highlights to you what people can see on your Instagram. So you think about it. Yeah, exactly, Gay. Without proof, you cannot vilify the guy. But it's something that, because it was brought up by Trucking, it's something that needs to be kept an eye on, and hopefully he will, come back and he'll say, look, there was no in it, and it was purely innocent. That's what we want, because we don't want another Smurf. We really do not need another Smurf in the community. So, yeah, on someone that word still, it does, and that's why we cannot go around calling him things like that. You don't write him off. So I'm hoping he's watching, even though, because he's not joining chats just lately, which is so unusual, because J Jarry's in everything. Night, Zan. So but I do hope that he will just, talk to people, say what, it's probably, let's hope it's just something innocent, and he didn't think anything, hey Liz. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm not saying any more on the J Jarry thing, and it's out there. People know. That's it, Taz. You do not judge a book by its cover, but it is something to highlight, isn't it? Your Instagram. Please, guys, if you've got children, don't put pictures up of them. Doing all these, like my niece, she does the splits in the air. I mean, she's what, 7, 8. You don't put pictures like that, because there's some people out there who won't see that that's a girl who's been practicing her splits and this, that and the other for a dance and can do it. Other people would see that and be turned on by it, and I don't like that. Mo, I've mentioned it because it's already out. It's out big time, and I watched the show by Trucking, and it was lethal. Okay, it was lethal. So I think, we shouldn't judge. We need to keep an eye on that sort of thing just in case, but we do not judge, and we do not stop calling him names. But we also need to think about, because it's highlighted, pictures that we're putting up of our children, of our nieces. To us it's an innocent picture, but to somebody that isn't. Like, I know, my niece, like I say, she does the splits today. She's been doing them in the house, practicing a yoga and stretching. And I thought, brilliant, look at her. She's got, it's literally holding her leg up doing the splits. She's 8. Dead proud of her, really proud. Hello, Julia Sue, nice to see you, my darling. But would I want to put that up? No, before, you know, when she did them things here, I was well happy, and I always used to share. Think, Flint man, hello, darling. But now it's made me think that, you know, when I looked at that picture properly, instead of just thinking of the, you know, a proud auntie, I looked at it properly and I thought, gosh, you know, because of the position she was in, that to some people would be, well, let's just say it could turn them on, and we don't want that, do we? Don't want that. Yeah, you've got to be very protective of your children. Exactly, Josh. I don't, but it's one thing, you know, we need to remember now, and I'm not saying it's because of him, it's just drawn my attention to the fact that our children are innocent, and we as parents, as the adults, need to be more proactive in making sure that these pictures aren't going up, because it's us that are putting these pictures up, isn't it? What's Ben saying? I believe Jules is trying to calm the backlash. I am, before there's a witch hunt. I do not want a witch hunt. Definitely do not want a witch hunt on this lad. Do not. So we need to, you know, just think about what's going on first. Mobro, definitely something to keep an eye on. And people need to be very mindful what they post on social media these days. Too many creeps out there. True, exactly. He'll not be wanting to show up even if it's all innocent stuff. The hesitation is on what these hashtags said. Yeah, it was the hashtags that were really, really bad as well. Okay. I know. It was. This is the world today. The internet has opened up a world of worry and paranoia, sadly. It's natural to want to show off our kids, and it's a shame that it needs to be second guessed. Exactly, Skin. Really does. Hi, Tom Mike. Nice to see you, my darling. I mean, like I say, I've put pictures up of the kids. You know, if you're all, you know, people who are friends with me on Facebook, they'll remember in the summer holidays, I had the children in the paddling pool in the back garden with chalks, and I was doing pictures of Bliss. She was on the, you know, in a bikini, for Christ's sake, drawing on with chalk outside, you know, on the pavement and things like that in the garden. And now when I look back and think about these pictures, I'm thinking, gosh, you know, obviously she was covered up, but to some people that is, you know, it could have just, some people that might have been a turn on. And then who's at fault for doing that? Me. Thank you, Gailey. Me. Anyway, because I would have put that picture up. So that's what we really need to do. We need to now be a bit more careful. People have forgotten, obviously, with all this lockdown and that, it's the only way you can express, isn't it, is social media and things like that. So obviously, if your children are doing stuff, you want to show your friends and family, and you're putting them up. Hello, evil Scotsman. I've just had a drink, Joker. I'll have a vape for you. See, I'm belching now because I'm drinking fizz. That's a good idea. That's good, Julia. So yeah, guys, let's just remember, you know, let's not be posting inappropriate looking. They're not. Are they inappropriate? No, they're not. They're not inappropriate pictures. That's the thing. To us as parents, to put that picture up or as an auntie or as a nana, it is inappropriate because we're seeing the child showing us their action, the dance move or this or the gymnastics. It's those people out there that get off on that picture. So yeah, let's be careful about what we're putting up online, more so now because I've noticed on Facebook there's a lot more pictures of children parents putting up. Now there's nothing wrong with that because it's just the ones I've seen are just, you know, parents going for walks and, you know, with the dogs and doing this and that, you know, doing fun things. We still need to enjoy life, but we've just got to remember that there's these sad people out there, and they're not all men. Let's remember, they're not all men. You know, there's women out there that get off and do things as well. So, you know, let's be a little bit more mindful. I know this has nothing to do with vaping, but let's be mindful of what's going on. So I'm going to have a breather. Whew. Exactly, Josh. It ruins people with false claims. So we mustn't, that's why I've said to people, let's not. Hey, yo, Tukey, you're right, my sweet. So let's not vilify the man because although it didn't look good on his Instagram, he's took it all down, so he's learned, and hopefully it was innocent. Let's not vilify him, but let's be aware of what's going on. just in case, but more so be aware of what we as parents, as aunts, as grandparents are putting up on social media. You know, pictures of our children, our grandchildren, our nieces, our nephews, because, you know, make sure that look at the pictures more than, you know, just take it and put it up. Just look at it properly and think of it as somebody else, like I did in my niece today with her doing the splits. I was dead proud, and then when I looked at it, I thought, gosh, I couldn't share that, because obviously it's legs up, one leg up, fruit. Yeah, I don't need to go in it. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Did you, Ben? That's good. Really is. So let's remember, let's not vilify him. If he does come back in the chat and he says hello, say hello back, but don't be rude. But you know what's happened? We're not going to do it. We're not ranting. We're not going all like that. We're just, you know, having a breather about it. We all know what's going off, but let's, as parents as well, we're just as much to blame for, not for him, but for people like Smurf who really was, you know, got caught, got done. We as parents need to, you know, be more thoughtful of what sort of pictures we're putting up of the children on social media, because, like I say, it could be your next door neighbour, for fuck's sake. You don't know, do you? You don't know, because people who are into that sort of thing or anything naughty, they look like me and you. They look normal. Well, I don't look normal. I've never looked normal. But you know what I mean, don't you? You know, they don't walk around with a big thing on their head saying, I'm a thief, I'm a pedo, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, it's the person next door, you know. It's your uncle, it's your auntie, it's someone normal. Ben saying recently he had an incident with his 12-year-old daughter doing something she shouldn't, so it's been on my mind since then. Exactly. You know, as a parent, we've got to. I mean, me and Stevie, I say we're lucky, our children have grown up, but we still look after our great nieces and things like that, and you know, it just scares the hell out of me. It really does. And the scary thing is, I would gladly do time. It's the only time I probably would. I would gladly do time to protect a child from that kind of thing. I really would. I would do time protecting them. So that means, you know, no holds barred. If I could get hold of the person that was messing with him and did out naughty, I bloody would. And I would go to prison for life quite happily. Quite happily. And I think a lot of people who are parents who care like that would be the same. Kev, remember, I'm Catholic, and when I went to school, back then, we were actually taught by the nuns. And let me tell you, I got hit with the Bible more times than not. So, yeah. So, if you're as much of an angel as me, but yes. So, few vapes. This makes a change, doesn't it? I'm actually taking a break. I'm remembering. I haven't got my watch on that tells me to stop and breathe. It is, Taz. It's very scary, the world we live in now. It really is. And the things we've got to do to protect our children, but also protect yourself as an adult. Protect yourself. Watch what you're doing as well. You know, who you're following. Watch the pictures you're putting up if they're not of your children. It could be nieces, but to somebody else, if they see all these pictures, they could be like, oh yeah, look at you. You know, let's be mindful of that as well. You know, be careful. You've got to. So, brings me on to another picture on Instagram, funny enough. One that I actually like. It made me laugh and I liked it. Those of you, hello Mike. When your colleagues got accused of that, it was proved false, but he could never get a job again. It ended up topping himself. Yeah, exactly. That's why we've got to be careful. You cannot. And that's why I'm saying, after watching Truckings, as much as I looked into it after, and I thought, oh, it does look dodgy, what he did, we've got to be careful. Because we're humans, we've got to treat people how we'd want to be treated. And let's remember, you know, don't go vilifying somebody because of what you see. Even though I saw it and I was like, ooh. But that does not give me the right to go and start calling this person names and that unless it's proven that they've done that. And then I won't be, you know, I don't need to be calling them names because it's proven they're done. Part of protecting our children is realising that they take part in these things as well. To them, they don't really fully understand what they're doing to themselves, hence the incident with my, your 12-year-old. Exactly. Because they don't realise. They don't. And we as adults are responsible. We are responsible. So we have to take some of the blame too, for allowing some of these pictures to go up as well as a parent or an art, like I say. We're responsible too. Couldn't believe what she was sending, then really couldn't believe who she was sending them to. Exactly, and that's a scary thing, because they think they're sending pictures or whatever to somebody who's their age, a child or such, when a lot of the times it's to a grown-up. And that is what's the scary part. It's to a grown-up. So we've got to protect our children. So I'm going to move on, after I've had a vape, to something fun. Something fun. Well, I thought it was funny. Exactly. Moving on. So, I don't follow this person on Instagram. And do you know what's funny is? I haven't given this person a second thought since they said to my husband that they will not do anything against me. And I wouldn't, as long as I didn't do anything against them. So I was like, fair enough. So I've not. But somebody got in touch with me and sent me this picture of a so-called person has put a picture up of me on their Instagram referring to me as a predator. Yes, exactly, Mo. So I'm now being targeted by this same person as a predator by a certain person. And he's got his picture up of me. Now, the picture I actually thought looked pretty good. I've actually saved the picture because I actually like it. So if it was to annoy me, or because obviously this person would know it'd come back to me. So they've probably done it to hurt me. And it didn't. It really didn't. It actually made me laugh. And I thought, fucking hell, I look pretty good as that. I do. But it's, again, using a term, predator. Now, that can be misinterpreted. Because of all the other stuff that you put about me, it could be wrong. You don't call me a predator, because it's like what you called Zan and Gail. You called them, what was it? Groomers. So they're groomers and I'm a predator. Some words just don't use. But I did think it was funny. But the sad thing also is I'd never given you a second thought until this message come. And I thought to myself, well, for one, you're a liar now, because you did say to my husband you weren't going to say anything about me. And I said I won't say it about you if you didn't say it about me. But you've lied because you did it. Does it, my chair? So, obviously, I'm not going to mention your name because we don't need to do that. But, like I say, I don't have any feelings against you or to you. You're nothing to me. So your post meant nothing to me apart from the fact it made me laugh, and I thought I looked pretty damn good. But the sad part is you were thinking about me, and obviously, if you're thinking about me, what does that make you? It makes you, bitch, my biggest fan. Seriously. It really does. So don't. Let's just quit it again, right? You leave me alone, I leave you alone. We all move on, because I didn't give you a second thought. And after talking about it tonight, again, you're gone. Again, I don't care. Hey, flat cap, you're right, my darling. Bet your kids are in bed. Good. So, there. Yeah, I did. Do you know what, Liz? I did look good on that picture. So we've moved on. We've touched on that because obviously, like I said, it was on Instagram. This picture was put out again about me for his Instagram, for people who follow, calling me a predator and this, that and the other. Give over. Get a grip. Okay? That's it. End of. Done. Moved on. See how quick we can do that without bitching. You see, we don't need all this drama, do we? You just move on like that. Done. So, guys, since I'm in one of them moods, anything you want to say? Jules, that idiot, just post that to keep itself relevant. It realised no one gives a shit about him. And I know, darling. But the sad thing is, like I said, I never... since that last message he sent to me on my Facebook page, which Stevie answered, because he sent it to the Jules Mama Vapes one, which Stevie is the admin, I've not thought of him. Oh, Gailey's using my thing. Bored now. So, yeah, it's done. Finished. predators, I'm a lovely predator. Lovely. So, guys, any questions that you'd like to ask? Since I'm now today off the fence, I am saying I won't. No name calling though. No name calling. But if anything you've got to say, anything that's made you go, you want to pop it in chat and we can see, talk about it. Yeah, there is enough drama in the world. We do not need any bloody more. We don't at all. So, anyone got anything else that makes them things that they've seen happen, things that make them go, Anything to do with, I don't know, normal life. Normal. What is normal now with the COVID though? That is the normal, isn't it? Have you got a new setup for reviews, Jules? I have, sweetheart. I just don't know how to work it yet, do I? I've got this brand new camera over there, ready to film, but I don't know how you use it. So me and Stevie are going to be messing about trying to Predator never looks good. Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, so I'm going to be trying to work out how to use this so we can do some filming. Because I've got this, it's a great camera, and I must admit, everyone, if anybody watches Solome, don't you, Mark Solome, you watch his reviews, his camera work is lovely, isn't it? It's quality. It's the same camera as he's got. That's what I've got now for my down cam. So yes, so I'm loving it. And this has come out of, like I say, monies that have been provided by yourselves, because although it was Stevie mainly, because obviously money's got tight for everyone, so we don't get as much coming in, super chat way or through my what they call Patreons. So Stevie's put his hand in his pocket as he always does. So yes, we've got some really good stuff out ready to. We've been test. This has been so tested, it's unbelievable. I'm surprised it's not wore out. Things like that. So, yeah, the review should be back next week. We're going to press about with this camera. Hopefully, figure it out. But it does look good. And it's like I say, it's the same as Mark's from Solo Reviews. So, don't expect my work to be as good as his, though, because remember, he's better than me. But yeah, so back on it. But Stevie's built this amazing setup, and what I'll do is when it's all done and tidied and built proper, I'll actually do a little tour with this camera and show you all in one of my things. Oh, what are they? Julia Sue, what are they? Sue shots, what are they? I'm getting excited. You need to tell me more, darling. If it ain't in this show, you can do it on Messenger. Because me and you, Julia Sue and I, we've shared a bathroom. We've shared a shower. Can you remember that, Julia? Back in Wales, we shared a shower. Yes, guys, that's a whole other story. Julia, by the way, came all the way from Spain because she lives in Spain. But yeah, she shared a shower with me. Not literally as both in at the same time. Oh, you've got out some of your own one-shots. Oh, cool. Are they being sold by chefs? What's Taz saying? We are all in the vaping scene because we all love vaping. So why the bloody hell is there so much drama? Can we not get along and be one big happy family? But do you know what? Drama is and everything. It's not just vaping. You get it in car clubs. Tiddlywink clubs, I'm sure. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that was fun when we was sharing the shower and everything. But I'll have to have a look, Julia. So you sell it at chefs. I'll have a look. Weird thing is, if Jules stands using the overhead, will she need 2 boxes to stand on? Right, I'm telling you that it's got this big pipe thing. Stevie's got I call it pipe. It's got a proper word that you can move it up and down on. So I can bring it down for me, obviously, and things like that. So, yeah, Stevie's getting me all set up. Exactly. That's it, Mo. That's the best way to be. And that's why I've moved on from that little thing. I just want that person to know I did see it. Thank you very much. And I liked it. But give over the Predator stuff. It's just stupid now. But, yeah, so... Yeah, Stevie's been very, very busy. Look at Tiger Kings. They're all YouTube thinks vape scene is bad. Make us look kindergarten. Exactly. And, you know, we don't need it, do we? We're trying to get everything looking good. I'm doing the hand movements again. What hand movements? I don't know what fucking he's talking about. I swear to God. My husband is... Arm actions. What the fuck? I don't know what you're on about. Don't get it. Don't get it at all. But guys, do you know what? Do us a favour. If you haven't already given us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, if you're not liking it, give me a thumbs down. If you're liking it, give me a thumbs up. But come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Please. Please, 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 please. Because like I say, I'm back. Almost back. Fully. Cheers for the show, babe. Need to go and make food. We're travel. Oh, I know. I bet they are. All right, I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Don't forget to check out if you've got this one. Because you will love it. It is so good. So lemony. So good. So good. See you later, Gailey. Mwah. Go eat. What? So Stevie got his pole out in the studio. Arms action. Yeah, it's this pole. And it's got this thing on it so you can tighten things. It moves up and down. And you can tighten it. And it's got my camera on the end. And there's also a ring light. It's pretty awesome, actually. We'll do, Julia. We'll do, sweetheart. I haven't watched any reviews from anyone in a while. Just been pulling away from things lately. Yeah, and do you know what? The thing is, Ben, sometimes we need to just take that break, don't we? We need to take a sit back, look at ourselves in the mirror and think, God, is that all there is to life? No. Let's do some proper living. I mean, Stevie and I have spent a bit more time, because obviously he was off work, you know, because he was put on furlough and that. He's back at work now. But we've tried to spend some time, now we've finished the decorating as such, watching TV together, having some fun, just chilling out together that isn't involving as working. Sorry if you can hear snoring. My puppy's there, so she's just gone. They're cute as well. Yeah, so, you know, it's nice. It's nice. So vaping isn't about it all. She was holding my balls at the bottom of the pole. No, that's the camera. Like the camera. It's the pole. Fuck off, Steve. But vaping isn't the word everything, is it? And we've got to remember that. You know, let's have a life as well. Let's enjoy each other's company as friends. Not just about vaping, but as friends. Because I do. You know, me, Gailey, Zan, even Amanda. You know, we chat. You, Candy. We chat. I've chatted to everyone. I've chatted to Mobro. I've chatted to Gaz Flat Cap. You know, Puddly Beer. And it's not always about vaping. Ronster as well. It's just about normal life. It's about, you know, how the grandkids are doing, or how the children are doing, or how's work. Talking truths. Hello, sweetie. Nice to see you. So, yeah, you know, there's more to life than vaping. And remember that. And also, because we've been on about something previous, yes, you, darling, I talk to you, sweetheart, as well. Usually when you're letting on a break on driving around, don't judge a book by its cover. Before you start jumping to conclusions about someone, find out before you do say something, because some things that you say about somebody sticks, and it may not be true. And if it's not true, it's not good, is it? Let's not go targeting people. That's not saying that if it's true, you can't, you know, we need to find out these things. But yeah, let's treat people the way we want to be treated. That's what I try and do. I try and treat people the way I want to be treated myself. 6 months off, I know, darling. Or, you know, like when I talk to people, I don't mean it maliciously. I mean, Irish said it nicely the other day in the Bitches show. The Bitches do we do a rant, Bitches rant, right? We have a bitch. And he says, I do the nicest bitch around and bitching, because I don't screech and things like that. Well, I can screech, don't get me wrong, when I really get upset. But I try not to. I try to hold it in, because it's like, no matter if it's pissed me off, there may be reasons behind it as well. And we've got to think of that, you know. There might be reasons, although it's not good if somebody's pissed me off and they've been a bit snappy with me or whatever, but they may have their reasons why they're a bit short that day. You know, we've got to think about that. So let's not go round doing that. Just watch. Oh, have you, Fugger? I know, and that's true, isn't it, Fugger? Because I don't know, but I'm not getting into it like Trucking did. Like I say, mine is more, if you watched it, let's just be careful what we're saying about people, and let's make sure you know the truth before we're branding people. That's what I want. Rainbow, Victor should... Seriously, thank you, Cheech. Nice to see you, darling. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. But you know that if you're staying in, you've got to behave. You know that. If you want to be here, you behave yourself, darling. We do have that rule, don't we? And you know we do. I don't mind you being in here if you're going to behave. It's that simple. That simple, sweetheart. Well, we've only got 5 minutes to go. We really have. Why is Stevie making you cry? So, well, Rainbow maybe should get a real life, but do you know what? If him coming on here just saying that, I mean, seriously, if that's all he says, it could be worse. We know that. I wish you wouldn't. If you're going to come on my show and say things like that, don't talk about other people. This is my show. So if anyone, then you should put, Jules should get a real job or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? This is my show. Don't bring other people, your problems with other people into my show. It's that simple. Like I said, we have a laugh. If you've got a problem, we can talk about it. We talk about things in a nice way. But don't stop, because I loves him, Jules. Do you, darling? I loves him. So, yeah, if you've got something to say it. But don't start dissing people in my show. This is my show, my stream. If you've got a problem with me, different. Dave Hill. Hi, Talking Truth. Nice cheat and chong picture. So, yeah, if you've got something, talk about me. You know, don't bring other people into it. Let's be civil, please. Nothing wrong with being civil and polite to one another. Well, 4 minutes to go, and not one of you has asked me a question, so I'm going to have a vape. And then I may have to say my byes. Oh, Vic, before I do, though, link again. That's Sully's. That's Sully's Vapor Eyes with your eyes, okay? Oh, see, vape community love. Yeah, exactly. That is Sully's address if you're there, because like I say, it is closing down. So everything's being sold off cheap as chips. Worth getting in there. Like I say, I'll phone Sully. Well, I'll message him tonight, and I'll also remind him tomorrow. I'll phone him at the shop as well, to just put all cotton gods to one side. You have got work to do. I know my husband needs up here to work the rest of his stuff, and I'll get all the rest of this and I'll buy it, and then I'll get it to the people who want it. Okay? Right, so first of all, Friday guy. Friday's the bitches. Yes, it is. So you get to see me again. Oh, yes, you do. You lucky fuckers. So, yeah, come and join us. Friday night, YouTube channel, 8 o'clock, bitches. It's worth it, isn't it, guys? Thursday, I've got to say, because my husband, he's on, obviously, with Mark and BFG, another Steve, so obviously watch that. And then, obviously, there's Vic and the boys. Saturday, obviously. Oh, and don't forget, on Friday night, Skin Vapors, Bargain Vapes. And I do believe you're on tonight, Skin, doing a little Ujimi flop, yeah? So try and catch that as well. So that's it. So I'm going to go. Stevie needs to work. Thank you again, guys. Thanks for joining me, spending some time. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and also be careful of what you're posting up on social media, especially when it comes to children. I love you all dearly and muchly, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye. Now, I've got to stop. Ooh. I am going to stop. Now.